Hello teacher trainees and welcome to another class on curriculum studies. Today we are going to learn about the curriculum development cycle. At the end of this video, remember to click on the link in the description which has the revision questions for this topic. We have collected more than 60 application questions which will help you in your revision for the NEC exams. Before we begin, please take a second and click on the subscription button and click on the notification bell so that you can access all our lecture videos and quizzes. Let's begin our lesson. The curriculum development cycle is a systematic process that involves a series of steps to create, implement, and evaluate an educational curriculum. The curriculum development cycle typically includes the following stages. Needs assessment. The first stage of the curriculum development cycle is to identify the learning needs of the learners and the educational goals of the program. This involves conducting a thorough analysis of the target audience, their background, knowledge, and skills, as well as the objectives of the educational program. Planning and design. After conducting the needs assessment, the next stage is to design a curriculum that addresses the identified needs and meets the program objectives. This involves developing a scope and sequence for the curriculum, outlining the content to be covered, and selecting appropriate teaching and assessment strategies. Development and production. The third stage involves creating the instructional materials for the curriculum. This includes developing lesson plans, designing learning activities, creating assessments, and producing any necessary supporting materials. Implementation. The fourth stage is to implement the curriculum in the classroom. This involves delivering the lessons and activities to the learners and assessing their learning outcomes. Evaluation. The final stage is to evaluate the effectiveness of the curriculum. This involves collecting data on the learners' performance, assessing their achievements, and making any necessary revisions to the curriculum based on the feedback received. Overall, the curriculum development cycle is a continuous process, and the results of the evaluation stage inform the needs assessment and planning stages for future iterations of the curriculum. Next, let us look at the history of curriculum development in Kenya. Curriculum development in Kenya has evolved over time in response to the changing educational needs of the country. Here is a brief overview of the history of curriculum development in Kenya. Pre-independence era. Before Kenya gained independence in 1963, the curriculum was heavily influenced by the British colonial education system. The focus was on teaching the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic, with little emphasis on practical skills or African languages and culture. Post-independence era. After independence, the Kenyan government introduced the 844 system of education in 1985. This system was designed to promote vocational education and training with the aim of preparing students for the job market. The 844 system was later revised in 2010 with the introduction of the competency-based curriculum, CBC, to replace the 844 system. The CBC places more emphasis on skills-based learning and aims to prepare students for lifelong learning and success in a rapidly changing world. Curriculum revisions. The Kenyan government has made several revisions to the curriculum over the years to keep pace with changing needs. For example, in 1997, the government introduced the primary science and mathematics syllabus to promote the teaching of science and math at the primary school level. In 2018, the government introduced the new competency-based curriculum for early years education, to improve the quality of education for young children. Implementation challenges. Despite these efforts, the implementation of the curriculum in Kenya has faced several challenges, including inadequate teacher training, lack of teaching resources, and limited access to technology. The government has sought to address these challenges through various initiatives, such as teacher training programs and the provision of digital devices to schools. Overall, the history of curriculum development in Kenya reflects the country's changing educational needs and priorities over time, and the government's efforts to improve the quality of education and prepare students for success in the modern world. Now let's delve into the curriculum development cycle in Kenya. The curriculum development cycle used in Kenya involves a systematic process that includes several stages. Here is an analysis of the curriculum development cycle used in Kenya. Needs assessment. The curriculum development cycle in Kenya starts with a needs assessment to identify the learning needs of the target audience and the educational goals of the program. This is an important stage as it helps to ensure that the curriculum is designed to meet the needs of the learners and to achieve the desired educational outcomes. Planning and design. The next stage of the curriculum development cycle involves the planning and design of the curriculum. This includes developing a scope and sequence for the curriculum, outlining the content to be covered, and selecting appropriate teaching and assessment strategies. The Kenyan curriculum development process has evolved over time, with the most recent introduction of the competency-based curriculum, CBC, in 2017. The CBC is designed to promote skills-based learning and to prepare students for success in the modern world. Development and production. The curriculum development cycle in Kenya involves the creation of instructional materials for the curriculum. This includes developing lesson plans, designing learning activities, creating assessments, and producing any necessary supporting materials. The Kenyan government has made efforts to improve the production of instructional materials through various initiatives, such as the provision of textbooks to schools. Implementation. The implementation stage involves delivering the lessons and activities to the learners and assessing their learning outcomes. The Kenyan government has faced challenges in implementing the curriculum, such as inadequate teacher training, limited access to technology, and inadequate teaching resources. To address these challenges, the government has launched various initiatives, such as teacher training programs and the provision of digital devices to schools. Evaluation. The final stage of the curriculum development cycle involves evaluating the effectiveness of the curriculum. The Kenyan government has established the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, KICD, to oversee the evaluation of the curriculum and to make any necessary revisions based on feedback from teachers and learners. Overall, the curriculum development cycle used in Kenya reflects the government's commitment to improving the quality of education and preparing students for success in the modern world. While the process has faced challenges, the government's initiatives to address these challenges and its focus on skills-based learning suggest a commitment to continuous improvement. We shall now explore the introduction to curricula in Kenya. Kenya has several types of curricula, including those offered by the government, private schools, and international schools. Here are some of the main curricula offered in Kenya. Competency-based curriculum, CBC. The CBC was introduced by the Kenyan government in 2017 to replace the previous 844 system. The CBC places a strong emphasis on skills-based learning and aims to prepare students for lifelong learning and success in a rapidly changing world. The curriculum is designed to be more practical and hands-on, with a focus on developing critical thinking, problem-solving, and creativity. 844 system. The 844 system was the main curriculum used in Kenya from 1985 to 2017. The system was designed to promote vocational education and training, with the aim of preparing students for the job market. The 844 system placed a strong emphasis on science and mathematics and included practical subjects such as agriculture and home science. International Baccalaureate (IB). The International Baccalaureate is a globally recognized curriculum that is offered by some international schools in Kenya. The IB curriculum places a strong emphasis on developing well-rounded students who are critical thinkers, problem solvers, and effective communicators. The curriculum includes a range of subjects, including language and literature, sciences, mathematics, arts, and social sciences. British National Curriculum. Some private schools in Kenya offer the British National Curriculum, which is widely used in the UK and other countries. The curriculum includes a range of subjects, including English, mathematics, science, history, geography, and foreign languages. The curriculum is designed to be academically rigorous and to prepare students for further study at the university level. American curriculum. Some private schools in Kenya offer the American curriculum, which is used in the United States and other countries. The curriculum places a strong emphasis on critical thinking, problem-solving, and project-based learning. The curriculum includes a range of subjects, including English, mathematics, science, social studies, and foreign languages. Overall, the curricula offered in Kenya reflect the country's diverse educational landscape, with a range of options for students to choose from. The government's recent introduction of the competency-based curriculum highlights the country's commitment to skills-based learning and preparing students for success in the modern world. The importance of each stage of curriculum development. Each stage of curriculum development is important and serves a specific purpose in creating effective and relevant curriculum that meets the needs of learners. Here is an appreciation of the importance of each stage of the curriculum development process. Number 1. Needs assessment. This stage is important because it ensures that the curriculum is designed to meet the needs of the learners and to achieve the desired educational outcomes. Number 2. Planning and design. This stage is important because it provides a framework for the development of the curriculum and helps ensure that the curriculum is comprehensive and coherent. Number 3. Development and production. This stage is important because it ensures that the curriculum is well organized and includes all the necessary materials for effective teaching and learning. Number 4. Implementation. This stage is important because it provides an opportunity to evaluate the effectiveness of the curriculum and to identify areas that need improvement. Number 5. Evaluation. This stage is important because it ensures that the curriculum remains relevant and effective in meeting the needs of learners and achieving educational goals. Overall, each stage of the curriculum development process is important and contributes to the creation of effective and relevant curriculum that meets the needs of learners. By following a systematic process, curriculum developers can create curriculum that is well organized, comprehensive, and effective in achieving the desired educational outcomes. And that marks the end of our lesson on the curriculum development cycle. Please remember to click on the link in the description which has the revision questions for this topic. Also subscribe to this channel and like the video so that anytime we upload a new video YouTube will always notify you. Thanks and have a good day.